A few months back, I decided to do a 20 drop series at Skulltown and thought I was going to do more with it, and I haven't over the past 3 months. But every time I think about it, I think about how the Skulltown itself could have been a lot better. And only getting 1 win and 21 kills in 20 games is kind of terrible. So I've grown a lot over the past 3 months, is what I'm trying to say. And I decided to try and show that, and did another 20 drops at Skulltown, and this is what happened. Game 1 starts off with me fighting, but don't get me wrong, I didn't fight for the first 10 minutes of this match. My teammates just kind of killed the only squad in Skulltown, and we didn't really do anything else until there was 6 squads left. But I managed to get 2 kills on this squad, and then started to loot, because, you know, even though there's still dead enemies, I felt confident that there was no enemies nearby, besides the down ones. And then, as I'm looting here, this Wraith jumps over the wall and doesn't see me, and just lets me kind of kill her. And I said, alright, well, now there should be all the enemies just gone. I think I'm going to be alright, so I start to loot. And keep in mind, for this game, I was not wearing a headset for any of it, because I was talking to my friends on FaceTime. So, I can't hear a thing. And as I'm watching the recording back, it's very clear that you can hear footsteps now. You might not be able to hear it over my voice, but there are footsteps right behind me, so it should have been pretty obvious that there were people right there. But I couldn't hear them, and I managed to still live because my teammates kind of just absorbed all the bullets for me. Not really sure what my Bangalore was doing there with the smoke, but it didn't really matter, because I came out from the side, and they somehow lost track of me instantly, and I managed to kill the last member of the squad with 4 kills. Now, at this point, I actually had to use my self-revive, and our teammates died twice, and all my other teammates down. And I managed to collect the fight anyway, because he had killed the other member, which, if that didn't happen, we probably would have lost. So, a very good start, actually, to these drops. Starting off with a win. That didn't happen last time. And that's kind of a sign of what's going to happen later. I didn't quite carry, and actually I didn't even do the most on my team. My Bangalore did a little bit better than me, but I feel like I still, you know, in the end clutched. Well, I had more kills. Game 2, I also managed to get kills in this game. I already had 1 kill on just some random guy in a house, and this Bangalore tried to hide in the corner. This Octane kind of sucked. He couldn't hit me with his Peacekeeper after he shot 3 times. And then I did more damage than he did with the Peacekeeper in 3 shots with my Mozambique in 1. And then just kind of just shot him. And that was it. I was the kill leader. Died later. Right here, both of my teammates are dead. And this guy has purple armor, and his teammate has an R99 on a Peacekeeper. I'm done. Game 3 rushes into a fight. Pathfinder camping in the corner, shreds my entire health bar, chases me out, and then knocks me while my teammates are just, you know, going away, and then dies instantly. Game 4, I'm hiding in a little corner over here, and Bloodhound just completely walks by me. I don't know what it is, but Bloodhounds just never know what's going on, I feel like. I don't know what it is. It seems like they never know what's going on. But then I got a little bit cocky, killed him with the P2020. But you know what? It worked out, and it felt good to kill him with arguably the worst weapon in the game. But then this guy comes in with purple armor and an R301, and somehow my teammate manages to steal that from me. I'm not really sure how that happened. And then I got shot through a wall. Or, not quite through a wall, but just, he didn't shoot my teammate. And after 2 other squad fights, I managed to finally get a kill after my teammates were just kind of carrying me. But now, when they're in trouble and they're going to be kind of screwed here in a minute, I come around and just annihilate this Bloodhound. And this Pathfinder tries to rush me, I broke his shields, and that's one of the cleanest Prowler kills I've ever gotten. I still think that's awesome. Trying to outflank the enemy as my teammates are getting annihilated. This Bangalore that I knocked earlier just comes around and just destroys me. Like, that was bad. Game 5, an entire squad rolls up on me, and I only have an R99. Managed to knock one out and get like 7 people low with the P2020, but I'm not really able to do enough because, I mean, so my purple auto shield was the reason I'm still alive, and then I just kind of get instant knocked. Another squad shows up, meaning that there's 5 people on my corpse at this moment. So it's a complete chaos, and they stop fighting each other so I can get finished. And I think another squad showed up after that. Game 6, enemies all over me. I try and jump out the window because I know they're going to be right there. I'm not sure what guns they have, I just think that they know I'm here. So I try and go around, and then as I open the door, he actually comes around the corner again, and then just kind of destroys me, and his Caustic manages to steal the kill from him. Game 7, just nothing happened this game, and I got destroyed by a flatline. Came in 19th out of 20. Game 8, this Pathfinder comes in here and just jumps in the air as I brutally beat him to death. Also, that guy had like 3 Mozambiques, or not 3, 2 Mozambiques, excuse me. And I'm out of ammo. So I have a Mozambique with no extra ammo and a alternator that no longer even has a full clip. and now it only has 1 bullet, so I have to finish this Pathfinder with the Mozambique, which now I only have 1 bullet total, but luckily he had light ammo and a longbow, which I gladly took.
Low on light ammo, dude.
But at this point, I'm still low on light ammo, so I don't know why, I just didn't shut up about how low I was on light ammo. But, I mean, it didn't really matter. This lifeline, you know, got her low, came around the corner, got her with the longbow, and my teammate just jumped in and stole the kill. I was kind of mad about that. This Octane hiding in the truck just kind of ran away right over me. Didn't shoot me even though he had 100 health. I'm not really sure what he was doing there. Proceeded to run away and then he didn't get very far. So now we just realized, okay, there's only 1 guy left. We can get him. And you know, we know it's a Watson obviously because of all these things. But then she actually kills my teammate and I'm like, alright, well she has to be low. And I proceed to hit her for 90, which is a lot more health than I thought she had. But it didn't really matter. And I killed the champion that round, so that was pretty good. We proceeded to rush an entire squad as I had no kills for pretty much that entire match. It was going very badly for me as I somehow didn't headshot the Wraith, but still hit her for 75. And then this Pathfinder, I got him so low, my teammate just jumps down and I hit him for 13! Thanks, teammate. Really appreciate it. So, you know, that Gibraltar called an airstrike on his own team. And me and my teammate, my teammate that's up here with me, calls, okay, I'll get left guy. So we both go for our own guys, and we just both kill him. It was great. We were both talking about how good teamwork that was. We just both kind of coordinated it and took down our own guys. And then he proceeded to rush down and win the game. For a second win. He had 11 kills and I had 4, so I feel useful.
And then I just
but you know what? I helped.
So low and then I just
trust me, I helped a lot more than our teammate did because our Pathfinder didn't have a kill and he only did 60 damage. So we kind of carried him just a little bit. Game 9, I freaking basically longbow ranged this guy with a Spitfire because you know Spitfire is still overpowered. I would finish this guy later. But right after that, I ended up getting killed because Pierce has no eyes. He let a guy just shoot me, and then I ended up having to get respawned and the whole thing. But I ended up actually living the whole endeavor. Well, I mean, I got respawned, but I still lived. And then apparently there's these other 2 guys. They didn't notice us at all, and then just kind of ran into me and my teammates and just kind of let us shoot them. So yeah, thanks guys. So we're not gonna get 3 wins in a row, unfortunately. But this Bloodhound, I mean, when I got that guy, I felt pretty confident, and it didn't really matter, guys. You know, another squad showed up and we all died. 2 in a row, though. Game 11, freaking Mirage trying to run away. He couldn't fool me. These doors just teleported open. Neither of us hit the open button. They just kind of became open. My 3rd kill, but then we all died later because, you know, it's just, we had the low ground. We had to defeat another squad. It was bad. Game 12, I died pretty much instantly to a guy that had the Spitfire. It was not a good round. Game 13, this man, I got him down, but then I got, you know, annihilated by the rest of his squad.
On me.
Game 14, this Bloodhound came in. He had no gun, and I killed him with the Havoc. Kind of feel bad for this guy. I didn't want my teammate to finish him. Excuse me. Because he was just, you know, just chilling on the ground. Like, I couldn't tell right now, but he was actually shaking his head no. I was going to finish him, but then he did that, so I decided not to. And also his teammate showed up, so I wouldn't have been able to finish anyway. And then his teammate wasn't that hard to kill. I mean, didn't exactly have much to kill me with. I'm not really sure what gun he had.
Oh, but he was shaking his head no.
But he hit me twice with that, I believe.
No, Pierce is my
didn't really matter though.
Pierce is my crate.
Yeah, 2 kills already. 2 kills already when there's 18 squads left is a pretty good start. But then I only had 3 kills as 8 squads left because we just didn't get to a lot of fights. Although I did get a turbocharged Havoc, and turbocharged Havoc is kind of insane. Like normally I wouldn't use the Havoc late game, but when it's turbocharged, it's a different story. Also, Halo can kill it for like the 3rd time in this series. So that was a pretty good time. And then this Caustic just kind of shreds me. And I try to get him with the P20. I hit him for 30 twice. He has no health, but I just can't quite get to him. I die again, and then get respawned again, and then not quite steal that lifeline because that was kind of. I feel like that was really satisfying. But I have 6 kills even though I died, and one of their team. Okay, it's a 2v2 right now because we both have 1 member down, and we both also engage. Me and my teammate both engaged 1 person. He gets them down, and he's kind of low, and then I get this down, thinking that the game wasn't even over until I saw the champion thing.
That was insane. Holy crap!
It was kind of a crazy final zone.
Oh my God,
My
that was
teammate,
amazing.
one of my teammates had 2 kills, the other one had 10, and I had 7. He had 1998 damage. He was 2 damage away from 2,000. It's kind of absurd. My other teammate was pretty useless.
Look how much damage you had. You
I
already
mean,
have the bet.
I did pretty
You
good that
already
round
have
for a
the bet.
person
You already
that
have
died in the middle of it, in my opinion. Game 15, try to kill this man who killed my teammates and then died instantaneously.
Damn.
Game 16, I actually managed to knock someone this time at least.
One down.
But he was kind of healing, but I did hit him for, you know, all the damage that, you know, he was healing. It didn't really matter, his lifeline was pretty good. I'm cornered in a building, and my teammates are dead, and I'm dead to a lifeline that had 2,000 kills.
I'm going down a heal.
Game 18 didn't go nearly as bad. I had like 1 kill in Skull Town, and that was it, and just like 1 kill steal from my friend.
No, they're not.
And I managed to actually hit that Bangalore for an entire health, but she would actually get revived, so I wouldn't get the kill for her.
There's a wraith? Or
I was so low. I got really lucky that they didn't chase me, and they went for Jack and Pierce instead. So I'm just sitting here on the ground, and I'm finally back up to health now after, you know, being out of the fight for 8 seconds, and they managed to not like really do much. After they knocked Jack, they kind of like fell back until they started the revive. This Wraith was kind of screwed from the beginning as Pierce proceeded to not shoot at the Wraith. But then the Bangalore, who for some reason didn't heal, just rushes in and gets killed by Pierce. And now there's only one left, and it's the Caustic, who proceeds to rush in, not do that much damage to Pierce, and then let me shoot him in the face. So that was not the most coordinated squad. So I see these caustic traps, and I'm thinking, alright, whatever, I'll just destroy this one caustic trap. And I walk in, and there's 3 of them. And for some reason, I couldn't comprehend what was going on. I didn't see him still. He's right behind there, and I somehow didn't see him until he threw the nade. So I still feel pretty stupid about that. But I think he only had white armor, which is very strange. And he still managed to kill me, and he kicked me in the face.
And I got the last. Oh, did I just win?
And we won that match for the 5th win in this series. 5th win, which is, you know, 5 times as many as I got last time, which is a really good thing to say.
But like, I did not.
So I'm at this point, I'm thinking, wow, this is actually really good for the drops. And I still had 2 games left.
Wow.
Wait, what? Why does it say you have 1 Shadow Seeker has 1 kill and 100?
Whoa.
Just because I had 2 games left doesn't mean they both went amazing. I got knocked by like 3 different squads and some guy that was really good with the other 9. Pierce did a lot. He knocked like 3 people and got a kill, but it didn't go that
There's
well.
some people here.
Game 20 went a bit differently. A Peacekeeper and a triple take off the start, basically like having 2 shotguns, because the triple take is better as a shotgun than a sniper in my opinion. Because I don't know, I feel like most people feel like it's unusable, and whenever I get stunned by a triple take, they're usually missing. But hey, first finisher in a long time, so I never use finishers, as I said right there, and you know, it felt pretty cool. And then that Bangalore comes out of nowhere, tries to punch Pierce, misses, and then just runs away at like Mach 5. So that was pretty interesting. I thought she went out. I thought she went inside, but she didn't. But then the entire squad was just kind of in there, so I decided to do this. All right, I'll engage these guys instead. And I nearly got killed by this Octane, but he ran out of ammo. But then the Pathfinder knocked me, so it didn't really matter. But hey, I'm kill leader, so that's pretty cool. I got res, but my teammates both got knocked, and I had to fight this Bangalore. A different Bangalore, just has the same legendary skin. Not the same legendary skin, but I still managed to annihilate him. It was insane. I had no health, and that's the most damage I've ever done with Peacekeeper. That would have been a 160 headshot.
How many?
And it was very satisfying. I very rarely had Peacekeeper headshots, as I
Damn it, dude.
managed to die right there, unfortunately.
Up on me.
In the 20 drops that I did land at Skull Town, I managed to rack up 45 kills, which is a 2.25 kill to death ratio, which is a lot better than what it was before, since considering the last time I dropped here I only got 24 kills. This time I also got 5 wins, which is, you know, as I said earlier, 5 times more than what I got last time, and also for a 25% win ratio. Last time it was 5%. So, yeah, and I've changed a lot since then. I remember saying, Skull Town really doesn't fit my playstyle, I'm more of a passive player. And, you know, 3 months ago, maybe. Now, not so much. I'm always itching for a fight. And also, back then my highest kills ever was, you know, it was 7. And now, not in true lobbies, I've gotten 21 before. In true lobbies, I've also gotten 13. So, nearly double that. So I've gotten a lot better at this game, and I feel like Skulltown now does fit my playstyle, and it is a pretty fun place to land. So, I mean, you know what? It's actually a really good way to get better if you think about it. Just landing swamps over and over again when you're not that good, it really isn't going to let you do much fighting. You're just going to get, like, one fight when there's 10 squads left, waste 10 minutes, and then die. Dropping Skulltown, you get into a fight almost instantly. You get used to weapons that you're not as good with, and it's just... It's chaos, which sometimes is fun, sometimes it's, well, not very fun at all. But it really depends on how hard you play Apex. If you're a tryhard, yeah, you probably love Skulltown. If you're me, you love Skulltown. If you're more of a casual player and, you know, you're not going for IQ games, you probably wouldn't enjoy Skulltown nearly as much as I do. I don't think I'm going to do another remake of 20 Drops Skulltown. I don't know if I'm going to ever do another one. Although, I might. And if I do one, it will definitely be Repulsor. So, that might be a video coming out soon. I mean, I don't really know. But just be on the lookout for any new videos. I really don't know what I'm going to upload next. So, just be on the lookout for really anything. We'll see you guys next time.